Okay, so let's begin. We'll find our Wuji posture. It's like we're this empty vase ready to be filled with water and then bouquets of flowers or whatever. You know, this concept of the emptiness, the receptivity, the readiness is an important part of Qigong. So just breathe and have a sense of your body being a container. Now, let's just do a little gentle shaking and use this as a purging of any old or stuck energy, anything that's taking up room, but not serving you, right? Yeah, just very gently. It's a body-mind exercise, right? We're shaking our body, but we're thinking, well, what do I want to let go? Maybe if you're recovering from some annoying one of these lingering colds, you could say, I'm going to let go of that self-talk that I'm unwell, or I'm going to let go of the worry, whatever. Okay? And doing this in a nice vertical axis so that you're not going to aggravate your neck or your back or anything else. You're going to, if anything, vibrate a little chi, a little energy into your spine, into your joints. Yeah. Ooh, who's vibrating there? Oh, that's Lynn. She's really she's in Mexico and she's running. Okay. Now we're going to do a little bit more vigorous cleansing and clearing here by lifting. Inhale, exhale, drop the heels. Inhale and drop with a that's the heart cleansing sound. We want the heart energy to be light, spacious. And if you get out of sync with the rhythm of the movement, if the breath gets out of sync, it's not the end of the world. You just come when it feels right. Get back into it. 3 more, 2 more, 1 more. Now let's tap on our chests, on our heart center. Breathe in through the nose, and we'll do a cleansing breath again through the mouth. So we're cleansing any overexcitement, agitation, anything that's just weighing heavy on you. Breathe in through the nose. Okay, we've referred to this in class on Sunday, but when you make a whispered sound, like you're cleansing the emotional energy associated with the area you're tapping. So in this case, it would be either it's really severe, like hatred. You don't want to have that lodged in your body, or agitation, overexcitement. If you're one of these people like me, I'm a fire element person. I'm a fire monkey, so I talk a lot. I get real speedy. You'd let go of some of that speed. Okay, so it's the emotional side. If you want to let go of, if you want to heal or let go of anything that's plaguing the physical heart muscle, then you make the vocalized sound. Ha, and that brings more vibration into the actual organ. Deep breath in. That's a good one because you can really feel that thumping going on. You can really feel that vibration. Woo! All right, let's tap down the heart, pericardium, lung meridians, and up just 3 times. Getting the chi moving through the meridians. A good place to also use the breath to get things pumping and moving. Other side. The yin, the solid organs, the yang, the hollow. Okay. So this is small intestine, large intestine, triple warmer. Heart, pericardium, lungs. And shake it out. If you really need to lift your heart energy, remember this one? This is the natural antidepressant point, heart 1. Just give yourself a little tap. This is also an excellent place to stimulate lymphatic drainage. Right under the armpit. You can go all the way down that side. If it's your right side, my left. So you're cleansing and clearing the stuck chi out of the liver. Stressed, frustrated, angry, creative block. You want to clear out your liver. Woo! That's fun. Let's do the other side. Okay, so all these meridians are symmetrical. So first we start with heart 1, the beginning of that heart meridian that goes down the inside, right?
Chris, can you make sounds with this?
Sure, absolutely. You're doubling the pleasure, doubling the fun. Doublemint, doublemint. Yeah, you're doubling up the chi. You're adding deeper vibration, deeper awareness. Good point. So you could go or ha. Absolutely. Now tapping down the left side of your body is the stomach and the spleen. And we're going to be working on that energy today. The energy of being centered, grounded. Woo. Feel the buzz. Let's bring some of that buzz into our lower back, tapping up and down the sacrum, through the kidney center, the door of life. Then tap down. These are the yang hollow meridians, gallbladder, up the inner kidney, spleen, liver, around to the back, right? So let's go down the back of the legs. This is the bladder meridian, hollow, paired with the kidneys, around up the inside. And third one, we go down the front, the stomach meridian, paired with the spleen. Kind of goes to the side of the shins and up. Again, you don't have to remember any of those correlations, but it's kind of interesting, right? Now, relax and let's do this. Let's tap in a circle up the right, across, I'll mirror you, up the right, across, and down the left. Just tapping around the earth center, the lower dantian. Or you can, if you don't like tapping, if maybe you just ate too much oatmeal or something, you could just massage like this, bringing warmth, vibration, right? Like bringing oxygen to that metabolic fire. Now, take your hands, we haven't done this for a little while, just press the open tiger mouth hands right into the side of your waist, sides of your waist, back to your Wuji stance. Now you're pushing a little bit, line yourselves up. Now as you breathe in, feel that waistline area pushing the hands apart as you fill with breath. And then as you exhale, you feel it narrowing down toward its center. So it's like the lens of a camera opening and closing. This is a strengthening exercise for the diaphragm muscle. The chief muscle for our breathing connects to the lower spine. It drops and expands on the inhale. So that's why we're creating a little strength training for the diaphragm, like pressing against it a little. All right, so that's the kind of physiology. Now relax your arms and we'll do a little gong. We'll do a little cultivation doing, knocking on the door of life, wrapping around the same place, tapping and wrapping, breathing, right? So I often talk about this as a nice way to wake up the energy in the spine, which it is, but we're also focusing and appreciating this belt channel meridian, like a belt around your waistline. It's the meridian that energetically holds us together, contains our chi, helps contain our chi. And just relax from the shoulders. Now let's shift the weight and wrap. So shift the weight onto the left as you wrap to the right, onto the right as you wrap to the left. That's it. Both knees bent and feel as grounded and stable as a bear. This is a version of bear walking. Really building a clear sense of our centers. And slow it down, relax. Feel the buzz, right? If you get the center warmed up, the vibrations spread out, because that's what vibrations do. They don't stay still. That's why we're trying to get the flow, the chi to move. Step the feet wider apart now, and we'll do another one for the belt channel. And I just learned this one. This is called the bear offers fruit. So it's a kind of friendly one. These are all friendly, right? Bend the knees a little bit. You're in your horse stance, powerful position to stand in. Anytime you do this, you're grounding, you're building your earth energy, your strength, your stability. Now hold the two palms up a little, kind of waist height. They're under this area right here. If you feel the bottoms of your ribs, they come up like that. Right in between is the solar plexus, called the yellow court. The yellow court. It's a place where our thoughts and our intentions kind of negotiate with our physicality, with our body, with our physical being. So it's like a yellow court where all the ministers hash out their differences. So we want this area to be clear, bright, healthy. So now here, the bear offers fruit. What you're going to do is just turn from the waist, and with no extra effort, just offer some fruit to your friends. And then inhale, center. Exhale, turn the other way, both palms face up. You could look towards your friends. It's always a good idea. And in. Very gentle, so we could practice not using excess effort. And we can feel how we have an abundance of energy, enough to offer some to our pals. Each time you come back, you feel the stability, the comfort of the center. Balance, right? 2 more times. Exhale on the twist. And I would keep the shoulders a little more, well, it's not a big deal twist. It's not to warm up the back, this one. This is to just feel energy going out, energy coming in. That's it. Let's do it 2 more times. Right under that solar plexus. Gentle, like a feast, delicious snack of energy in your 2 palms. Inhale. Isn't that pretty? and center. Now this is similar to the shibashi exercise. In fact, let's do this. Let's lower the arms, bring the feet a little closer together. And let's start with, we'll do 3 in a row, starting with balancing the ball, which is another good one to get grounded. So for balancing the ball, we shift onto the right foot, come off the back heel, and you just lift. Similar, right? Offering, but then coming back. Shift onto the left, floating up. And the line from the Tao Te Ching that I always think of when I do this is we root right here to rise. We connect to the earth, inhale, in order to rise. This is one to clear negativity. Inhale and exhale. And center. From there, we could go to turn and gaze at the moon. Another one for calming, right? The earth energy is calming, healing, centering, and balancing. So for this one, we don't reach up. We keep grounded, but we turn and we look at the moon. And center. Inhale, turn and look at the moon. When I was a little kid, my big brother took me out, tried to teach me how to fly a kite. And I held onto the kite. It was way up in the air. And I swear, I thought I was going to go flying up into the air because I did not have any sense of my groundedness. Right? So you feel the weight of your body stable, but there's still this lightness, the bright orb in the sky way up there, but we're on the earth. Right? So this gentle twisting also stimulates that energy through the center. Now bring your hands here and we'll do the following one that looks a little bit like the bear offering fruit. We do push palm, turn waist. Exhale, inhale. So this one you really do turn. You're pushing away worry. Pushing away anxiety, drawing in clear-headedness. You know, one of those people, she's really got her feet on the ground. You know, that's what you cultivate, that energy of being grounded. Inhale. Right? So this is also sometimes used to send energy out of the chest if you have a lot of weighing on your heart. That can cause anxiety. So just showing worry that it can leave. Tailbone is dropped. Inhale. 2 more. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Clear worry. And inhale. Okay, nice. So that the Shibashi 18 goes through all the meridians, and lately been trying to pick out the ones that apply to what we're working on in the class. So that's for the spleen. Remember the spleen in the stomach on the left side, right? On the left side, hold the energy of healthy digestion, but also the earth energy, which is about healing and transformation. So it's a really, really important element to become familiar with and great to use. All right, let's see. Let's do some silk reeling for the shoulders. Just nice and simple, quick, just circling the shoulders back. Warming up the upper back, the neck and the shoulders. Now, bunch your fingers together, put them right on your lung points. May as well pause here for a moment and give our lung points some stimulation, right? Right where the collarbone dips into the shoulder socket there. Now, elbow forward, and we'll do rooster spreads its wings. Rotating around the vertical axis, oiling up the shoulder joints. So let's say you want to do healing sounds for this one. This one actually does work the center, you're twisting. So you could do your spleen healing sound, which is, or I often think of this for the lungs because it's opening the chest. So it would be for the physical lungs would be zzz, bumblebee breathing, or and relax. Yeah. Ooh, that feels so good. All right. Now, actually, we're going to come back to that in a moment. Let's line ourselves up, which for some of us means drawing our chin slightly back or slightly down. Line ourselves up with our Tai Chi axis and draw a circle from the tip of your nose or your chin. Inhale over the top, exhale under the bottom. Inhale over the top, listening to your neck symphony of crunchiness. Maybe it's quiet, maybe it's loud. Exhale. Reverse the direction. Gentle movement. Gently breathing, encouraging the chi to move into those, that area of the body that holds so much energy, our neck, our throat. Center, and let's pause for a moment before we go on to the next circling thing and work on gallbladder 20. Yes, I need it this morning. Gallbladder 20, gates to the brain, right? You can find you feel that downward curve right inside your ear. It's when that downward curve goes up, they're two hollows. You know what I mean? That's what I mean by the downward curve of bone. And then where it goes up, you'll find some hollows. Press in with your thumbs or your fingers. And anywhere in the vicinity, kind of press in and up and just locate little pockets of tension. And notice how that occiput there, the base of your skull, your cranium there. Notice how that's a pivot point for saying yes. Right? Way up there, level with your ear. The hole in your ear is where you can drop the chin or lift the chin. Whew. Right? So that's about open. You could also do little circles, of course, massaging inward or outward. Always with the breathing. This is a great acupressure point for chronic pain. If you have chronic pain anywhere in your body, this is a good one to work on. But we're using it specifically this morning because the gates to the brain. We want to be able to let go of the overthinking, let it go down to the earth. Fact. Feels good, right? Some of you don't want to stop doing that one. I don't blame you. Yeah. Let's go back to our horse stance. And here's another one to help drop excess thinking. The tiger. The tiger sits in the grass. Tiger claws are these, right? Try to curl the ends of your fingers. Great exercise for your hands. Inhale, and we'll make a ha sound again. Ah. Sending any negativity to the earth. Claw out anything you're ready to get rid of. Inhale. Ah. Hips back, knees over the toes. Right. So it's like a little bit of a turtle pose. Ah. Sending negativity into the transformative earth. Earth has the power to turn compost into nourishing fertilizer, healthy soil. And we can send the charge of our negativity down to the earth. And when we haven't done for a while, come up, cross the arms, make your claws. Right? So we're crossing the heart here. We're going to growl and clear negativity. Okay, so think about something you really want to get rid of. And yeah, highly recommend that if you're watching the news. Helps a lot. All right, shake a little bit. That's fun. Let's bring our knees together. By the way, your outer fingers, squeeze the outside of your knees. You're in the vicinity of some really excellent spleen acupressure points. Maybe if your hands are big enough, your middle fingers can reach down and access stomach 36, right? Remember that? It's on the, can't see with my black pants, but if you run your finger up the outside of your shin bone, you can kind of palpate in, massage, you'll feel at a certain point it kind of bumps into the rounder bone of the knee there. And it's right in between there, fleshy part, stomach 36, 3 mile point, energy, clear. Let's tap on that, in fact, before we do this next exercise. Builds vitality, energy, builds your immune system, balances your hormones, great for any digestive problems. It's a longevity point. Now, and I'm going through it fast because I got to get to some other fun stuff today, but just to remind you where these points are. Now, hands over your kneecaps. Hold them really nice and comfortable and firm and supported as you circle them around. Breathing. Just do 6 in each direction. And notice how far up your body you feel this gentle stretch moving. Maybe into your lower back, maybe into the SI joints in a nice, gentle way. Down your feet and your ankles into your feet. Bend the knees and stay. Okay, so we got our lower body a little loosened up now. Now let's come back and we're going to revisit an I Jin Jing exercise that we haven't done for quite a while. I Jin Jing means muscle tendon changing. And it's an opportunity for us to really just enjoy that feeling of activating gently and with control and power the strength of our tendons. And this first one we're going to do is called, I believe it's called 9 Ghosts Draw Their Swords. I sometimes just call it drawing the sword. So what we do is bring one arm behind and the other arm, I'll face obviously the same way as you. The right arm circles in front and you place your middle finger on the top of your ear. Like a party trick. Okay? So this is quite a stretch. Now your head is centered if you can. And if this doesn't work for you, don't force it. Okay, don't force it. Modify. What we're going to do, okay, so it's not a stretch here yet, Martha. It's just a, you'll see, we're going to get into the stretch, but for here, everything is center. There you go. I used to overdo this one. It's much more subtle. You turn to your right, and right here, here's where you get into the tendons. We're not going to arch our back. We're just going to see if we can kind of open the front of the shoulder a little. Like kind of feeling that elbow pulling back. Tailbone is still dropped to the floor, right? Feel that? That's getting into the tendons. Now we come back to the center, we turn the other way and round. The elbow pointing toward the back heel. Back to the center. Inhale. Opening. You feel the armpit opening. All the musculature there. All the tendons. Exhale. Wrapping in. Inhale. Let me watch. Good. That's it. There you go. Beautiful. Exhale. Don't overdo, but feel the movement of the bones, the joints, the tendons that connect to the bones. One more time. Fantastic, people. And curl in. Right, that right shoulder's relaxed. Now come center. Here's the drawing the sword part. Whoop. Arms float out to the side. The left arm circles over the head. Put your middle finger on your ear. Okay. Now, right here, see if you can relax that shoulder, that left shoulder. Turn into the arm that's up. Just feel a stretch. Inhale. Exhale. Curve the other way. Shoulder blade will slightly slide away from the spine. Inhale. Shoulder blade nestles back in toward the spine. Working deep. Exhale. Yi-Jin-Jing, done very slowly with lots of intention. Strengthening the tendons. We'll work on this a lot in the spring because the tendons are associated with the wood element. One more time. Turn open. Looks nice. And we draw the sword. We face front. Swords, I guess in the old days, were held on one's back. So we draw the swords out. Open side. And relax. Just relax. Notice what you're feeling. See if you can feel how that opens up the chi all the way down into the palms of your hands and your fingers. You might feel that. Good. Any questions on that? I haven't done that one for a long time. Okay, let's come back out to our horse stance. And I thought about calling this one 20 horses. Give it a cute name and you'll remember to do it. My suggestion for all of us, myself included, is to do lots of these squats or horse stances. So let's do the embracing the tree position, feeling the energy like a current. Knees are bent. Feet are as wide apart as you'd like them to be. You could have them either in the traditional horse stance. Actually, let's all do that. We'll do 10 in the traditional horse stance, meaning a natural turnout. So check it out. When your knees bend, they should go over the middle of your foot. You, depending on the strength of your legs or the state of your knees, you may only want to bend your knees a little tiny bit. Okay? But for this one, Carol, And everybody else, Lynn, stay really upright. Good, Kate. Yeah. All right. And I'll call out some things we could think about to distract us from what we're feeling in our legs. I'm joking. It feels great. You feel the strength coming into your lower body. Okay, knees are soft. Breathe. Connect to that deep inner well of energy. And we're going to inhale, bend. Exhale, press the floor to straighten 10 times. Inhale and press. Breathing in. Now, as we get into this, we're not going so deep that you have to fold forward. Mary, that looks beautiful. Sue, excellent. Okay, so if you're bending back so far, you're hinging, not today. Let's try to keep the body upright and see what that's better, Sue Ellen. Sorry, I got a little, that's the fire monkey coming out. Got a little overexcited there. Beautiful, Sita. Shoulders are relaxed. We're connecting to the earth energy. I lost count. Let's do 2 more. Good, Jim. Good. Right, soft hands. 1 more. Exhale. Okay, you're halfway through. Now, just shake out your legs a little bit. Now, the second set, feel free to do exactly as we did the first set, or sneak in a little dance training here, and you'll see why. Turn the legs out from the hip joints. And here's how you find out your hip. This is how you determine how much turnout you have. Shift onto one leg, shift onto your right leg. Just flex your left foot forward, turn the leg out in the hip joint, and stand on it. Notice, I don't have much turnout. I'm like 45 degrees at the most. Now shift onto that leg, other foot, straight forward, turn it out, right in the hip joint, stand on it. That one's much more turned out. Look at your feet, notice. We want to get them equally turned out. So go to the lesser amount. Everybody with me? Safe to bring like a 45, to go to like 45 degrees. That's pretty safe for most of us. Now, this is really going to have a different impact on this area and the inner thighs. Spleen meridian, liver, kidney meridian, all those important meridians that flow through there. So we come back here to our embracing the tree. Relax for a moment, feel planted, feel strong and grounded. And now we rotate the thighs outward until the knees bend. Yes, and push the floor to straighten. Rotate the inner thighs outward. Good. Jim Corning, I think your feet could be a little wider apart, but they don't have to be. See, ideally, when you go deeper, you don't want your knees to project beyond your toes. So that's why I mentioned that. Don't have to go deeper, though. You could keep it a shallow bend. You're very much strengthening the muscles of your glutes, your quads, your adductor muscles in here, your feet and your ankles. Good, nice and easy. Shoulder, elbows float up away from your body, Sue. Good, Claudia. Didn't count. Let's say this is 9. Inhale. Exhale. Everybody relax your hands. 1 more. Flowing, strengthening, plugging into the earth, drawing that earth energy up. And relax. Thank your hip joints. That was good work. Shake it out. Excellent, everybody. I can't urge you enough to work on that simple, powerful exercise to keep your legs strong. It's really insurance for the future. And y'all did great. Okay, where are we? Okay, yeah, let's do some swimming dragon now. We're really charged up with energy. Now we're going to swim it through our bodies. So swimming dragon from the narrow stance. I think you've all done this. I'm not sure, Martha, if we've done this yet, but you'll catch on really fast. Swimming dragon from the narrow stance, working on the microcirculation in the body, working on bringing chi flow through all the internal organs. So breathe, feel centered, strong, relaxed. Now we're going to gather energy in from nature. So you reach out to the right corner and we're going to circle around and inhale that right into our hearts. Circle around right in. Connecting to the energy of nature within you and without you. Now, hands go one way, hips and eyes go the opposite. We swim that energy through the upper body 4 times. Fingertips pointing up. Then we swim the energy through the middle of the body. 1, 2. Oh, beautiful. 3. This really gets the kinks out. 4. And then the fingertips point down. We swim the energy through the lower body, the lower organs as well. So this is part of the reason that swimming dragon is really, really recommended for us as we age. Now let's swim it back up. Fingers point forward. Just twice. As we come back up, fingers point up, elbows are lifted twice. And then whichever way your hands are, look toward them. Reach the fingertips up. Look straight ahead. And feel like you're drawn upward to the sky, up, 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 up until the heels leave the ground. Then lower the heels, the hands come to prayer pose. Energy through the upper dantian, through the throat, through the heart, all the way down, open to a diamond shape in front of your chi center, your lower dantian, and breathe. And imagine this whoosh, this vortex of energy moving right into your lower dantian. Breathe that wonderful energy through your whole body. That's what's happening. And then bring your hands together and let's do it again. Starting to the other direction. Okay, so if you started leaning to the right, you're going to lean to the left. And I reversed, so don't follow me, just do whichever side you have to do. So we start by gathering in 3 times. 1. A reminder that we're not separate from the energy of Mother Earth. And we can draw on that energy. Gorgeous. Then side to side, swimming the energy through the upper body. This oppositional movement is also extremely good for the brain. Crossing the midline like this. Swim the energy through the middle of the body. Subtle, good, excellent, deep little spirals happening within the body here, little twists. All the joints. Swim it through the lower body. Think of your feet and ankles getting a little youthful vitality moving into them. Now back to the middle. Fingers point front, just twice. Back to the upper dantian. So that's where the elbows lift. And reach to the other side. We're finished here. So you reach out. That's our last oppositional stretch there. All the way up. Peace here, peaceful feeling here. Shoulders relaxed. You're lined up with the earth below, the sky above. Floating the fingers, reaching up, pressing the heels toward the big toes. Press the ankles together for alignment. Good. And slowly lower. Carrying that energy right into your lower dantian. It's like a little door that opens. The energy's coming in all the way to your door life back there. Yeah. And relax. Yeah. So those last two exercises we did, the 20 horses, swimming dragon. Oh, what a workout that would be. A workout, a physical workout, as well as an energetic workout. Do you want to try that? All right, one more thing for balance. Let's see, which one do I want to do? Let's do our star feet. You guys like that one a lot. That's a good one. Star feet. So bring your hands onto your tigers. A reminder that we got tigers, so we don't have to hold ourselves up from our shoulders. Tigers. Yeah, good. Shift your weight into your right foot. The left foot, soft flex, just so you don't stub your toe. Foot goes front, straight front, diagonal front, side, diagonal back, straight back. 4 more times. 1, 2, you can hold on if you need. You can go slower than me if you want. 4, 5, 3, 2, breathing. 3, 4, 5, 4. Easy, light. You're grounded. Good. 4, 5, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. Woohoo. Shake it out. Shake it out. Oh, I need to do hip circles after that one. Could you feel your hips working? Standing leg, especially. Oh, or other way. And this is also a little moment to thank your feet for all the work they do. You're massaging your feet into the earth. Thank you, feet. Thank you, toes. Toes, oh, acupressure points and toes, they're fabulous. When your toes are working and alive, you're activating the meridians in your lower body. Okay, here we go. Tigers. Shift into your left foot. Again, hold on. Don't feel like you're not learning if you're holding on if you need. You're training yourself to stay stable. Other foot goes front, diagonal, straight out to the side, diagonal back, straight back. Holding your center nice and secure. Third one, breathing. 3, 4, 5. Woo, good. Whoa, I lost my balance too. 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one. 1, 2. Jim doesn't like this one. 3, 4. Jim Ball, that is. And relax. Shake it out. Ah. Yeah. Oh, here's one I haven't taught for ages. Let's do this one. Thanking our knees. That's how I think of these. It's like, I appreciate you. You work so hard, you poor knee joint. So what we do, bow pose, just step 1 foot forward, bend the knees, hinge back so your back isn't strained. And we're going to tap like this on either side of the knees as we do a little bounce. You could tap in front of the knee like that, right under the knee, like making a V shape with your hands. And you could tap one hand in front, one hand in back. And up. Remember that one? Woo! Now pause before we do the other side. See if you can feel openness, space through that side. Isn't that wild? Let's try the other side. Okay, both knees are bent, hinge over, and a one. I do about 9 in each position. To the front, under the kneecap. 4. Both knees are bending. To the front and the back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and up. Okay. Get a sip of water if you need. We're going to shake it out. A little Qigong for a cold February morning. Hopefully got our inner fires glowing a little brighter. Got the water of our body flowing freely. Got our tendons warmed up, the wood element. Breathing, we opened the lungs with this one, right? Ghost draws its sword. That's for the lung element, the metal element for the lungs. And now we're about to work even more on the earth element. So coming to stillness, back where we began in our Wuji posture. Close your eyes. Feel all the energy contained within your body and feel it glowing beyond the edges of your body and out into the space beyond you. Breathe. Visualize that in your mind's eye, that you're glowing, the energy's radiating out to the front and back, sides, radiating out from the top of the head, from the feet. And it's also flowing in at the same time. So we're in a constant state of movement and renewal. So I wanted to go over the flow we did at the end of Sunday's class, and then show you how that evolves into a beautiful flow called the Earth Treasures. So I'm talking about Embrace Tiger, Return to Mountain. So Embrace Tiger, Return to Mountain. We begin with a little hinge back, palms like brush away. It's almost like we're clearing the field. Then we dip in, backs of the hands face each other, and we draw the energy up. Elbows sink, palms forward. Exhale, gently feel the energy moving forward. Fingers are pointing up. Then reach up, return to the mountain. So you could actually begin this by feeling your earth center. Hold that chi ball right here. Embrace tiger. So we connect to that inner tiger, the courage, the strength, the yang, the vitality. We've got so much that it glows out of us. But we return to the center, to the mountain. Peace, our authentic, peaceful self. So it's a very kind of rounded exercise. Just flow through it a few times for those of you who are still learning this one. We breathe out. This is like the fountain. We breathe in the vitality of the tiger. Exhale. Our vitality spreads out to the front and the back, all around us. It's like the top of the mountain. We're standing in the middle of the earth. Return to mountain. One more time. This is the tiger. Now, it occurred to me when the hands go forward, it's like, here's where you turn into the mountain. It's like the vitality, but we're also feeling the feet on the earth. We're feeling the dimensions of ourselves. And then we connect up to the top of the circle. This is called tracing the fingers around the periphery of the earth. Now, to go on to the next flow, we're going to continue from there, circling the hands from the back to the waist and down. Okay? And we form a chi ball 3 times. 2, 3. Then we lift that chi ball right in front of our heart center. And we form it. Shaping the chi ball, consolidating the chi. Now, this is the healing, transformative energy of the earth we're working with. We lift it up and we guide it through our minds. We guide that transformative healing chi through our hearts, through our whole body. And then we relax and we go, wee, I'm floating in the chi field. Okay, so that's the whole flow. It's not that hard, you'll see. So after we do embrace tiger, like we've been practicing, return to mountain. The hands, I'll describe this a little better. They go a little bit behind you, fingers move in, and that's it. And then you come down. You don't have to go as low as I'm going. You could, if you want, just go a little bit low like that. All right, so wherever it works, but don't round your back there, okay? I caught Lynn, didn't catch you, but I would just suggest this is better for your back, right? So you keep your chest a little lifted, Lynn, rather than, especially because I know you have osteoporosis, so you don't want to do this. That's not great for your spine, all right? Ever, don't do that. Safer to do this, and so you're using their back muscles. That's it. You can still reach it. This is for you. You're a sculptor, right? So you're like, you're gathering that earth energy and you're shaping it into a consolidated ball. Then you lift it up and you're making that earth, that light, that bright yellow light of the earth chi, making it shine brighter and stronger. And you carry it up. And it goes through your mind, transforming negative into positive, comforting, healing your emotions, healing your body. Float, float, a little coda. So let's do it together. Embrace tiger. Inhale. Exhale. Return to the mountain. And we're going to excavate the mountain. We're going to go in, reach into the earth treasures. Feel them, shape them. Make that ball of light stronger. Then lift. You're holding the light, the energy of the earth. 1, 2, 3. Now you really feel that chi ball. Carry it above. Use that earth energy to heal. Ever you need a little healing support for. And relax, connecting to the flow. Do 2 more times. Breathing out. Effortless flow. Breathing out. In. Open around. Spiral the fingers right into that belt channel, right? And down. Playing with appreciating that earth energy. Connect, push the feet down to come up. That glowing light, often given the color gold in inner alchemy. Lift that golden ball of light above. Guide it through upper, middle, lower, dantians. One more final time, going even slower, as relaxed as you can be. Embrace tiger. Turn to mountain. Dip into the treasures of the earth. Palms are forward. That ball of light, the brightness, the chi of the earth. Helping us be grounded, centered, keep our stability and strength, not get hung up on our thoughts. Raise it up. Maybe transform any negative thoughts into positive ones, helpful ones. Peaceful, joyful, compassionate heart, strong, healthy, resilient body. Go in with the flow. Good. Now just bring your legs closer together. Bring one hand over the other. And with all that wonderful earth energy and all the other water, the fire, the resilience of the wood, the courage and inspiration of the breath, we're bamboo trees. So this exercise, very important, is our last opportunity in this class to practice allowing the chi to flow. So there's no effort here. Notice how little you need to do to remain upright. And then within that peaceful, relaxed state, notice the flow, the breath, the warmth of the blood pulsing through your body, the bright electricity of the bones, the fascia, the nerves. And just kind of dance and float on that. Naturally rocking and swaying a little bit. Now open your eyes. Relax your arms. Just shake it out a little bit. Good. It's going to do a Zhan Zhuang standing meditation, but we ran out of time. So maybe I'll do that Thursday if you'd like, okay? But meanwhile, thank you all so much for practicing with me. Really beautiful work today. Love doing this with you. And take a moment to appreciate the power and the beauty of this practice, this ancient practice that's stayed alive for all these centuries because it works. And last bow of appreciation, gratitude to yourself. You're taking care of your chi, taking good care of your chi, so you have the strength and the joy and the power to move through the world, and maybe your energy will glow out and make other people feel better. Thanks, everybody.